Hello everyone, welcome in. Get settled, I'll run the prediction really quick here, and then I'm gonna go get my drink stuff. Okay, y'all do that, I'll be right back. Hello May, welcome in. Um, glad you could join us, glad for the timing. I know, it's so hard to cross-advertise with some of these other platforms. Like, I've had Twitch get really, not Twitch, I've had TikTok get really mad at me in the past for speaking about Twitch too directly, so I'm not able to as openly communicate about some things as I would like to. So I'm glad you found your way here. Do I sound different, Zephyr? Oh no, your manager is present, Black Cat. Well, enjoy your lurk. Oh, thank you for the water time. I did in fact go fill up my water. Y'all just letting you freak out immediately for the new person. You know, they should know what they're getting into. It's fair. Thought I sounded a bit different. I may have been like, my voice is not like warmed up yet or something, and I guess I was like awkwardly whispering. I don't know. Heard that from other TikTokers too, that they can't promote other socials. Yeah, I kind of get around it by like putting the Twitch logo in there. And then I have obviously that post that's pinned on my profile that I just assume that people are not going to be able to see, but like because that post is there, I can just direct people to go look at it, right? So, but yeah, that's why I put the icon on stuff instead of saying follow me on Twitch, because the few times that I have said Twitch out loud, those TikToks tanked. It is crazy having to dance around what all these various algorithms want. Like, it's a whole other thing to learn. 20 stream streak, congratulations. And Zephyr with the 45, oh my god. Well done, you two. Enjoy those channel points. Alright, ad break is gonna start in just a few seconds here. I'm gonna run to the bathroom super fast, and then we will do our daily Pufferdle time. Okay. Add 30 more seconds for the ad. Wow. Can't believe you're talking about me like that. Here, no, look, I'm right here. Oh, 1 second. I didn't move this. 1 second. This needs to go over here so it's not in my way. Okay. There we go. Who's Jack? Okay, well, I guess y'all can just entertain yourselves then. You're doing such a good job at it. Should we play this freaking game? Y'all want to guess this fish? I'm dead now. Oh, okay. Well, my ghost will do their best. Get you your channel points. Okay. Uh-oh. They're so mean. Y'all are just getting back at me for yesterday. It's fine. Who can guess what I'm gonna guess? One day it will be the herring again. Not today. There you go. Have your channel points. Congratulations to the non-believers. Correct yet again. Smallmouth bass. Let's see if that lines up. So this season, it's not in spring or winter at all, so it cannot be the smallmouth bass. So it has to be fall and or summer for the seasons. It is not in any weather, which is very specific. It is not found in the ocean. And it is not found at any time. It's found at specific times. The 69 points, that's not nice. Your faith will be rewarded in the future. Yeah, one of these days you'll be right, and it won't be enough points to make up for all the times you were wrong. Okay, let's see. Summer and fall, and not in the ocean. And that's spring and fall. The temptation to hint, you shush. You shush your mouth. Okay, here we go. But it's in the ocean. It's in the ocean, so it can't be that. Fall, winter. This is in the fall, but it's during any weather. Let's see. What even... So... Okay, maybe a rainbow trout? Perhaps? Booyah. Booyah! That's when I'll actually read? Yeah, it is when I'll read more than you think. Look, sometimes y'all are just cutting up, and I just pretend I don't see it, you know? Because it's none of my business. You accept the sacrifice of your points for the thrill of being correct once in a blue moon? Yeah? I mean, I respect it. You got it in 2 guesses too? Yeah. That makes sense. I feel like if you're going rainbow trout for your first guess on that one, that you are like, you're cracked at fishing. Okay, so let's talk about a couple things really quick before we get into it. Let's come over here to this. So I have updated the spreadsheet. If you would like to see the spreadsheet for yourself, you can type !colors and it'll bring it up. But in addition to the color list now, I did pick out 5 motifs for granny squares for this new project. So we have the solstice granny square, the spiral granny square, which can be done in up to 4 different arms of the spiral. So for jumbo squares, I was thinking you could start with 4 colors and then switch out the 4 colors at the end or something. Need to actually do work on things? Yeah, get it done, Frazzle. Starting off like that made me think about a parent sitting. Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all are misbehaving, so I got to get you back on track, right? And then we have the sunburst granny square, the puff and hugs granny square, and a bobble granny square. So all of these, you can find links to the patterns directly above them here if you would like to see the pattern for yourself. But you can see on the Project 2 sheet, we now have spots for selecting what kind of square each redeem is supposed to be. So, okay, go away. I don't want to select that. Thank you, though. Okay. So, some of these we will need to go back in and pick out the square. So, if you are here, if your name is on this list right here, and you want to pick out a square variety, let me know. We also have Black Cat down here at the bottom. If you want to pick out what kind of square you want to do for these. No rush or anything, but if we can get some of those figured out, I can potentially work on some of them today. Otherwise, yeah, I know. Kiri went ham on the suggesting things that look like fruit. So, and then don't forget, we still have all of these open options here that Black Cat has already redeemed that still need to have, you know, all of their information picked out. So y'all be thinking about that. And in the meantime, if you didn't already catch a glimpse of it, I have the previous project set out. Yeah, the last 2 from you are supposed to be fruit as well. Yes. I have the previous project set out as well, or set out here. It is not complete. So I still need to do the backing. The reason I haven't done that yet is because I did actually end up sewing in all the ends. And by sewing in all the ends, I mean it's not done. I have sewn in maybe like 3/4 of them. It's taken forever, y'all. So, but it's getting close. It's getting close. I didn't think I was gonna do that initially, but then I was like, well, I should go in and at least tie off the ends that like are not super securely knotted. And then that turned into I'm just doing all of them because I have no chill. So yeah, we can work on that some in at the end of the stream. But I put this little scalloped border on it that I thought was pretty cute. I ended up redoing it, so it came out much better the second time. It has much more stretch. But yes, when this is complete, I'll have a picture taken of it and put that on the Discord for y'all. So, gosh, I feel like I have so much to talk about today. Not the lag again. Twitch needs to get it together. I know it's not just me. I know it's not. I've seen other people talking about crashes and stuff too. But yes. Double the topics because of yesterday. I know, right? Yeah, yesterday I had plans to take a nap before stream. Hey, goodbye number 4. How are you doing? I had plans to take a nap before stream, and then my nap plans did not pan out. So I was like, okay, I think I'll be okay getting through stream. Like, I don't feel too sleepy. And then, yeah, and then I died. Why I didn't even really go to take a nap. I just went and sat in the bed with Jess for a minute because Jess asked me to do that. And then I was like, oh, I was just gonna close my eyes for 5 minutes, and then an hour passed and I was not at stream. So that's what happened. So I just gave up. But part of the reason that it happened like that is because I had a meeting yesterday morning with a journalist who is writing an article for The Guardian. So I guess I'm going to be featured in an article for The Guardian. So that should be coming out probably next week or the week after. So that's pretty cool. That is so Cook. Yeah, very, very excited. Do you have to pay for a subscription? I don't think so. I feel like stuff for The Guardian is usually not paywalled, but... And either way, I'm sure somebody could screenshot that for the group if that was the case, to be honest. That's some new British slang. The kids are cooking, you know? I hear there's a lot of cooking that happens, right? Video games, etc., etc. Oh, I also cut my thumb. That was cool. So I'm gonna try very hard not to bleed on this. I think it's okay. It's just that it's such a dry area of my finger that it, like, is... I did reopen it once already while I was cooking, but, yeah, it's hopefully closed up enough that it won't do that again, so... Part of your soul just died. That's so Cook, bro. It's Cook, isn't it? Hi, Freedom. Oh my god! Your little Bing Bong icon? I love it so much. That is so cute. Yeah, I'm streaming to you all from hell right now. Bing Bong is such an icon. I said something in a horrible accent, then you were shot back to life. Oh, very nice. You caught the deal at the right time, Freedom. You were too offended to die. No, that's exactly what British people sound like. Governor? Bottle of water? No, my favorite though is when actual, like, British people do the Tuesday, isn't it? Like, y'all like it too. Don't deny it. It's funny. Jacksepticeye does it all the time. I think it's so funny. He also does... It takes me out. I was watching him play Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 earlier. Because obviously Chapter 5 just came out, and I started watching Chapter 5, and I was like... I don't know what we're talking about right now. Who the fuck is Doey? And then I realized that somehow I didn't actually watch Chapter 4, so I went back and I watched Chapter 4, and it worked out because I was gonna watch Queso play Chapter 5, but then Jacksepticeye actually uploaded Chapter 5 as I was watching Chapter 4, so that was pretty cool. But he kept going, oh, what a... And I love it so much. You have terrible news about the British perception of the American? We fucking know. We know what everyone thinks about us. We think good about us too. Like, you can't hurt us with that. Like, also, like, this from the group of people who keep going, y'all don't even understand how cold it is in England in the winter time. And it's like your temperature gauge thinks that 0 is our 32 degrees. Like the comparisons are so funny. You arrested your main nonces? Yeah, score 1 for you. I mean, I'm sure that I'm sure that those are not the only people in power in your country that need to be arrested, but you know, we won't knock a good thing. Every little bit counts, right? But we didn't make them president, you know? That's fucking fair enough. Although, I mean, one of them was a prince, so... Also, y'all still, like, even have monarchs, so... Yeah, that's fucking badass that they stripped him of titles. Good for them. As it should be. Is chat behaving? No, never. Oh, the dead queen was protecting him? Sounds about right. Y'all, it's the mountains. She was one of the main investors to keep it quiet. Do we know that? Jesus. I'm like trying to be cautious a little bit about some of the information that's coming out because there's a lot of like conspiracy theory shit that's happening, and I think that people need to a little bit slow the fuck down. She was sending millions. Wow. I mean, that's, you know, it's like rich people are an island unto their own, right? Paid 12 million. Yeah. Wait, who are we talking about? Andrew or our president? Because it sounds a little bit too familiar. Sorry, we don't need to immediately start getting super depressing in here today. Gotta save that for the 3-hour mark, or else what are we gonna talk about when things start to get a little crazy? There's a slew of mixed information. Yeah, no, exactly. The people making that point about like is the truth of what like we know happened not enough for y'all? Oh, he got arrested on his birthday? That's fucking hilarious. There was a fake photo going around, but the original photo was also released. The God. Yeah, I've seen a lot of that shit. I'm just really glad that there are people really putting in the work of like debunking that stuff, who are keeping up with, you know, advancements in AI so that they can do that. There's a soccer field by your house, and in the storm someone wrote ice out, and that makes you very happy. Fuck yeah. Nice to see people exhibiting having their head on their shoulders. Gotta get back to making squares? Oh, I mean, hey, that's what we're here for, right? Let me motivate you to get your projects done. You joined the first 2 rows? That's awesome. It's been raining and warming up. Yeah, there was like a 80% chance, I think, or something ridiculous like that we were gonna have snow. And then in a matter of hours, it went from 80% chance to like 0% chance. Like 80% my ass. So no, we did not have snow. I feel like that ship has sailed. I mean, it could still happen. There's still plenty of winter left, I suppose, but I don't think it's going to. You've marked where each new month will start. It's raining in the UK every single day this year. That's crazy. Didn't even notice for a few weeks. Yeah, I bet not. It should be raining here more than it is. I feel like it hasn't even rained enough. We've had enough snow for now. I'm glad somewhere is getting it, but you know, I sure would love to take some of it off your hands. Time of year in the PNW where we whiplash between predictions and get spanked for 1 week, then it's summer. I did hear people talking about that last year, I think, where they were like, it's predicting snow for Portland, that means it definitely will not be snowing. Mount Hood is dry. Yeah, I had heard that they closed the ski resorts, which is disturbing. Last year, from March to July, it rained every single Saturday specifically, just to fucking spite you. Enjoy your lurk, Zephyr. Yeah, get back to work. Get back to work! You got the nice snow, it's not just that gray mud like usual. I love snow. Yeah, definitely, like, more of it is better. Like, if you're, well, you know, to an extent, but it's nice if you're gonna have snow to have more than just, like, a dusting. Like, at least get you a couple inches. There's definitely a cutoff point, though, where it's not so nice to have more anymore.
Scarlet Quill 13 just subscribed for 6 months.
Scarlet.
Hi. Hope everyone is having a good Friday.
Gotta let Brian finish his thought. Scarlet, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate you. You like it too if you're not forced to drive? Yeah, driving in the snow, that's a whole other thing, isn't it? Doing pretty good. How are you? staying awake today, you know? I will probably crash after stream ends, but at least have been awake at a more reasonable time than yesterday. And then had to see him on Wednesday to talk about going to an endocrinologist, and it rained then too. The weather is really protesting you talking to this man. Was feeling off earlier. It turned out I needed to shower, eat, and drink water. Isn't it so crazy when that happens? It's like, who would have thought you would need to do all of those things? Since when? Y'all, when I was watching Queso playing Poppy Playtime for a minute, he had his cup, and in his cup, I could tell from the sound it was making, he had the good ice in there, man. He had like the little small, like round ice, and I just want to eat it so bad. I'm having fucking ice craving right now. Did you know testosterone is deadly for young, confused women? Jesus. Yeah, every man... Did you know that every man dies eventually? Did you see the person who made the giant queso plushie? I have, yeah, I've been following it. They actually won the Yarny Awards for that this year. But it's finally done. They sent it off. I saw that TikTok about it. It was so funny. Yeah, it's being shipped now. They got interviewed by, I think, their local news station. Thank you for redeeming Watertime Scarlet. They got interviewed by their local news station the day that it was going to get shipped out. So the cameras were there. And as... I forget what her name is, my bad. As she's getting interviewed, the girl who made it, queso, like the plushie, the queso plushie is just in the background behind her, wrapped in plastic wrap. So he's just like staring at the camera the whole time. It's so fucking funny. You were discussing with your manager the logistics of if a woman wanted to use donor eggs and her son's sperm, and whether she could carry the baby or if she would have to get someone else to do it. I mean, why not carry it? I think, you know, people may feel like it's a little weird, but in terms of like the medical aspect of it, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean, if you've seen Friends, Phoebe carried her brother's child. The genetics and mutation aspect you'd be concerned about. But I mean, like, if it's not her egg, then I don't think that her carrying it would affect the genetics. Would it? Like... I don't think there's a reason that her carrying it would affect the genetics. Yeah, genetically it wouldn't be an issue. She had a baby and her brother donated. Wait, her egg and her brother's sperm? Okay, see, that seems like a bad idea. This is because a woman was fighting with the guy's wife for the son's sperm after he... Wait, wait. Whoa, hang on a second. I think you buried the lead on that one. A woman was fighting with the guy's wife for the son's sperm after he passed. So it's not that she was in communication with the son and like doing him a favor. It's that she's being like an obsessive boy mom, and she wants to now it's weird. Now see, that's the part that's weird. That's actually the part that's weird. Like, to me, it might be a little bit strange and unusual, but, you know, if the mom and son are communicating with each other about, like, helping each other, like, the son, like, his wife can't get pregnant or something, or, like, it's a son and his husband or something like that, like, they can't carry the baby themselves, they don't have access to their own egg, like, the mom being a surrogate for them, like, I can see ways in which that's not that strange, and it's not, you know, gonna be bad for the baby or anything like that, like, whatever. At that point, you're just worrying about society's judgment, right? But that is a little bit... That's a little bit much. The wife didn't want to use his sperm, and the mother wanted it to make embryos with. No, like, the mom doesn't need to be doing that shit. No. That's too much. You also had a woman who wanted to use her daughter's eggs. Okay, did the daughter want to give the eggs to the mom? Like, what is going on? There's a couple here, and they're both lesbians / bi, and they wanted to have a baby, and so they went out and found a man that would do that for them. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that the mom's head is not in the right place. That feels like an absolute no from me. No. We do not need to be posthumously fucking around with people's genetic materials after they die. No. That's okay. The daughter was okay until she realized she wouldn't get paid for the eggs. I mean... That's kind of fair, if that's the motivation, the actual motivation for the daughter is getting paid. Because that shit pays a lot. Saw a post the other day about half-siblings with multiple children complaining that according to Spanish law, they couldn't get married. Wait. Who can't get married? Yeah, I thought this was a weird workplace convo. No, for real. Help me step where I'm stuck. Oh my god. At what point do parents look at what they'll pass down to their kids and realize it isn't fair to them? Yeah, like, you know, the laws that we have exist for a reason, and the things that you're not supposed to do, it's when they can, like, fuck up a child. But, you know, some of that stuff is just like society thinking that things are weird, and is that necessarily like a reason not to do something? A woman found out she had a half-brother, met up, was attracted, have 3 kids, and want to be legally married, but it's illegal. Well, yeah, you shouldn't marry your half-brother. You probably should not do that. Also, it's very common, actually, for people who are separated from family members at a very young age, like younger than 4, if they are reintroduced to family members, like, as adults, oftentimes, I don't want to say oftentimes because I don't know how often this is a thing, but, like, there's some kind of statistic about them, at least frequently enough for this to be notable, experiencing a romantic attraction to their family members, because it fucks with your head, because you feel, in theory, you feel that sense of connection to this person because of being related to them, but like it's like your body can't contextualize it correctly, and so it like becomes a romantic feeling instead or some shit. It's like weird how often it happens. They say their kids are healthy, but emotionally, yeah, I mean, people do all kinds of fucked up shit, right? Can't ban them from everything. You have a woman who wants to transfer 6 embryos at once. She's like almost 50. Damn. I mean, you know, how many more opportunities is she gonna have, right? Not too many centuries ago, incest wasn't as weird as it is to us now. For sure. That theory makes me never want to meet my estranged 3 siblings. I think that, like, knowledge is power in that situation, right? Like, I think it happens most often when they don't know that they're related when they meet again. Like, there are definitely cases of it happening when they still, like, know. Like, I think there's one case in particular, it was, like, a father and a daughter, which is, like, ugh. But, I think it happens most often when they don't know that they're related to each other. There's a law that you can't donate too much sperm in the chance that someone finds their half-siblings and has kids unknowingly. Yeah, it seems like that could get messy. Like, that one guy who was, giving everyone, like, he, like, worked at the clinic or, like, owned the clinic or something, and he just kept, like, using his own sperm instead of the correct sperm for, like, a whole bunch of people. So there were, like, a ton of people in this area that were related to him, and it was really fucked up. If you're spoiling Oedipus at this point in time, like, come on. How many years has it been? How many hundreds of years? I mean, that's why they call it an Oedipal complex, right? Yeah. Y'all said we didn't get a stream yesterday. We gotta break out the crazy conversations right now. We're not waiting. We're going straight into it. Your town is so small, you see teens talk about starting to date. You have to ask just in case they're related to you. there was one pair that started to date because they didn't know that they had the same father, and their parents had to sit them down and have that conversation. Jeez. Wait, Scarlet! Oh my god, you saw 2 Hour Guy and spoke to him? What did you talk to this man about? I need to know. Okay, for those that are not aware, let me give you the quick rundown while Scarlet types. Scarlet's upstairs neighbor has a man on each arm. One of them has been dubbed 5-Minute Guy, and this is the guy that is like her official boyfriend and like lives with her. And he is a big burly ranch hand. And the other one is 2 Hour Guy, and he's the side piece, and he can go for 2 hours, and that's about all he's good for. So this is a very exciting development. And Scarlet can hear them through the wall. You're not from America, but it's the stereotypical one that you Dutch people use when you speak about people being related and dating. What, Arkansas? Cause yeah, that tracks. Oh, Alabama, that also works. I was wondering who pinned that. Yeah, Bama and Arkansas both, you know, have that reputation. The Arkansas one I did not really know about until, I started learning things about the Duggars. That was a whole chapter in my special interest journey. What size hooker you're using? It's a 1.3 millimeter. Oh, spoke is a strong word. Okay, basically, you walked out at the same time as him, dolled up to get in your car, and he looked like he looks like a skinny triangle had a baby with the SoundCloud rapper and a balloon animal, but in a way that's popular right now. Backwards cap and wife beater with fuckboy stubble. A skinny triangle had a baby with a SoundCloud rapper. You know, this about the guy who got laughed out of the apartment when he played his guitar, like, I know in my mind's eye exactly who this is. Like, it's like he's in front of me right now. Freedom, what the fuck? You served the Duggars milkshakes at your job once? I don't think you mentioned that here. I would have flipped the fuck out. I need to know everything. The man looked you up and down in your heels and new haircut and did the sleazy murk and said, hey, not this fucking guy. Not this fucking guy. Oh my god. That's when you just look him dead in the eye and go, I see why she laughed at you. Literally all of them? Oh my god. Yeah, no, I know how many fucking milkshakes that was. Jesus. Joke's on him, you can take his job. Fuck yeah. What are we talking about? Oh my god. So many things. So many things. You think he's replaced 5-Minute Guy? 5-Minute Guy hasn't been back? What? That's crazy. No worries, Zephyr. Mambo, I would sum it up for you, but I don't even, I feel like we've come too far for me to backtrack and explain it all now. There was a loud phone call on the balcony one day where you could make out the words, "You really fucked up," and then nothing from him. Oh, shit. So, like, she's the one with 2 guys, but he's the one that fucked up? Go back and watch the VOD, yeah. At this point, you might have to. Like, that's how dense this conversation has been. We're getting the tea today, which I would love a cup of tea. Holy shit, now that I've said that. You're just as lost as everyone. We're all, we're all just here for the ride, following along as best we can. Could I mail you tea? I will accept tea. I need a ride, not watch a ride. Do you like loose leaf? I have stuff for loose leaf. I can do loose leaf. I don't usually do it because I'm pretty lazy, but if I have a good one, certainly. I like to get the single-use filter bags. Those are my preference. So I have a whole bunch of them right now. So I have the things that I need. Certainly. Water time, thank you, Scarlett. You'll stop now? Never stop, Scarlett. Never stop. You also get the empty tea bags and fill them for your nephew? That's nice. Oh, Pika, my mom does that. My mom does that. By the time she's done, and it's like not even good tea either. It's like, it's just like Tetley or, whatever, just like whatever basic tea. She'll use it and it's like just water. It's just like hot water that she's drinking. I don't know how she can stand that, but she's fine with it. She's fine with it just basically being hot water. Saw a cute little strainer but didn't buy it and you regret it. The cheapest blueberry tea? Yeah, so truly just like it tastes like water. You've been on a coffee kick lately? Sometimes that's the way, I like to mix it up. Little bit of this, little bit of that. Oh, I love Adagio Black Cat. Adagio is great. We used to get stuff from Adagio all the time. We would make special blends for like characters because we were doing a lot of writing at the time. So Adagio was big for that. And getting little sample tens was so fun, and like the fact that you can like print images on them. Love Adagio. You like green tea the best? I don't drink too much green tea, but do you and Jess have favorite ones? Oh gosh. I don't know, because I feel like we usually made up our own blends, but I prefer black tea. I usually always am drinking black tea. I like a rooibos too, but I think like I like chai. I like spicy cinnamony notes, cloves, all of that, and like cocoa nibs are pretty good. That kind of flavor profile is my preference. Oh yeah, see, here comes Jess actually remembering what things are called. Yeah, a rooibos is nice. It depends on what it's mixed with. Cause like rooibos is sometimes, I don't like it when tea is too mild. I like tea to have like a bit of a punchy flavor to it. So sometimes with rooibos, it's just a bit like meh, you know? But a nice spicy rooibos, I can get behind that. Oh, the St. Rubius fucking slaps. Yes, it is so good. I remember that one. The most recent tea that I had that I really, really liked was the Krampus one that you got from me, babe. That one was really good. I think that was like a chai and like a orange peel kind of vibe. I liked that a lot. Yes. I finished that tea up. Bless you. Do you want to put the kettle on? Yeah, you make me tea? Bless you, heck. The sneeze heard round the stream, truly. Sounded how I imagine a pistol shrimp's claw would. Just vibes wise. What a description.
Thanks, guys.
Man, you sneeze one time and all of a sudden you got chat jumping on you. They let you have a few for free. You're a bit frazzled today? I'm sorry to hear that, Scarlet. Is there anything that we can help with? Excuse my gremlin energy. I mean, who in here does not have gremlin energy? That's like the tone that y'all strike every day. I'm gonna assume that that sentence reads, man, now I want a tea, but I gotta clean... I'm not, I don't even know how I would pronounce that. Well, tea can be... Oh! I see. Look, when it's all lowercase like that, it just looks like you sneezed on the keyboard, okay? I do not know HTO. I've never heard of that. That must be, how long have they been around? Southern Sweet Tea Place. Gosh, that is so fucking specific, but you know, I bet they do just fine. I mean, knowing how big the dirty soda thing is. There are two people big on their tea, the British and the South. Yeah, and when they say tea, they mean completely different things. Dirty soda? You don't like dirty soda? Look. Dirty soda just makes sense. HTO is when you take your tea with water. So like every tea. Founded in Amarillo, Texas in 2009. Okay. You want tea? How about a little tea with your tea? Yeah, dirty soda is like when you mix stuff in with your soda. So like you get flavor shots, yeah, sweet cream. I mean, in principle, it's kind of a similar idea to an Italian soda. It does not offend me as a concept. Like, I think that I would probably be able to order just fine from a dirty soda place. I mean, I also mix eggnog and Coke together, so like, y'all know I'm a freak like that. But that's the Mormon solution to not being supposed to drink coffee, is that they just get dirty soda. You enjoy a dirty Coke, but you haven't had one in a long time. My grandmother actually was the one that introduced me to the concept of milk in Coke, because that's been a thing for a long time. So it's actually more specific than that. So it is often interpreted as they can't and if you're a Mormon, I don't know why the fuck you'd be in here if you're a Mormon, no shade. But, if you know a lot of shit about Mormons, and like what Mormons do, if you're an ex-Mormon, whatever, feel free to correct me. But, in the modern context, I believe that most Mormon churches are interpreting the whole caffeine thing as being specifically coffee. So they will drink caffeine. Yes, they definitely do the internet. Yeah, that's the Amish you're thinking of. So it is a little bit different. They like are very, very like, hang on, I'll find you the video really quick that was talking about it. Alyssa Grenfell is a really good reference for this type of stuff, and I watched one of her videos where she was talking about this specifically. Because she was talking about Swig, I believe. It was her video about Swig, which is the dirty soda place. Let me see if I can find which one it was. Okay. So if you want to know what is up with the coffee thing, here is this video for you. Yeah, Alyssa Grenfell has some really cool stuff on her channel. She is an ex-Mormon, and so is able to talk about things through that lens and understands the context of it all. Yeah, we watched Heretic, which was very good, by the way, if you haven't seen it. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, now we have to go watch Alyssa Grenfell talk about this movie, because it's about Mormons. Sending you strength to overcome the gay panic. Wait, okay, see, I missed the part where, 5 gorgeous and interesting women were trying to come on to Scarlet. Okay, not the feet. Yeah, you just take them one at a time. That's all. I know, sometimes we have to make choices, right? Is it 5 gorgeous and beautiful women or 5 beautiful toes on Zephyr's foot? Well, you know, beautiful is also what we used to call my father's infected toe that he got treated way too aggressively and it never grew back correctly, so maybe don't assume that in the nicest context, but been summoned back by the phrase Zephyr's foot. Yeah, it's for a worthy cause. Unhinged behavior? I mean, is that not what y'all come here for? Okay, and now we're rehashing the whole thing. Zephyr about to re-traumatize everyone. I'm here for the string chaos of the blanket. Yeah, I know, it's too bad it's not spaghetti day, right? Wow. There's a little peek. Reassuring them that you don't have weird feet? I mean, don't you? Every time a guy asks if I have cute feet, I think of your toe. Are they asking you that a lot, Black Cat? You got some foot enjoyers over there? I mean, hey, if they're gonna pay for it, right? There's a lot of guys who love feet. I mean, I don't get it, certainly, but in terms of the things that people can fetishize, it doesn't really bother me. Like, there are a lot of aspects of my body that I would be more uncomfortable with someone sexualizing than my feet. I'm like, okay, like, sure, do whatever then, I guess. I don't feel threatened by that one. Made $500 off a guy before? I mean, fuck yeah. That's my, I feel like I have to ask the question now. Would you let someone pay you for feet pics? Not even any touching involved. You don't have to do, just like, would you send somebody a picture of your feet for money? Prefer guys who have a foot fetish than the guys who say they're only interested in lesbians? Yeah, red flag, for sure. 100%? I mean, we know you already did it, Black. Yeah, Zephyr's doing it for free. You don't like your feet? You like painting your nails, even though you're not flexible enough? What if selling feet pics would get you a homestead and unlimited yarn? Yeah, fuck yeah, get the money. I'm with you. I mean, it's not for you, right? It's for them. So, I mean, you don't have to enjoy it. In this day and age, it's how we become homeowners. The deed is done. Good job, Scarlett. If someone would pay for hobbit feet, I bet you there's quite the market for that, okay? If you think that the foot enjoyers are only interested in little dainty perfect feet, you have not talked to that many foot enjoyers. I feel pretty confident about that one. I don't actually know what I'm talking about, but I do feel pretty confident about it anyway. Another guy offered you money to send him snaps, and a guy wanted to pay for you to go out to dinner and record yourself eating. Okay, you're getting into some fun ones now. You found the feeders. I mean, how did you take that one? You know, like, did you consider that one? Finance lessons with Jack. Look, OnlyFans is right there. That's all I'm saying. It serves at least 10 different phone numbers for guys. I'm saying, right? Like, I don't think people are going to be turning you down on that one, Scarlett. You have to discuss the logistics of you starting an, oh, you have discussed the logistics of starting an OnlyFans with your boyfriend? Fuck yeah, why not? I mean, if he's comfortable with it, shit. Tapestry crochet of feet pics. Oh my god. There's too many people taking feet pics for the people wanting them. I wouldn't be surprised to hear that. Yeah, people don't really care about it. And it's so easy to find that material, like, unrestricted, right? So, I mean, it's just fucking feet. Thank you for the water time, Scarlett. He was like, I'd be like a reverse cuck. That is... That's fucking hilarious. Wow, Zephyr. Zephyr's like, I will find a way to capitalize on this. I feel like we need to make Alex go outside for a minute. Yeah, Alex, no watching. Oh, is Alex at therapy right now? Okay. Perfect timing. What happened? No, don't worry about it. Chat's just being little freaks today. Throws the keys. Just that Markiplier moment of like, so, the back rooms, jingle, jingle, jingle. Demon is always weird. No, I know y'all are always little weirdos. Black Cat, what the fuck? How do you find these people? Okay. Okay, well when you put it like that, Scarlet, you make it sound like something else. Oh, okay. So at least where you would expect to find them. That's fair. You know, just as an ace, not something that's been a big part of my life, but hey, no judgment. I mean, it makes sense, though, that you would have a lot of requests for things that maybe are not appealing to you. Yeah, Pika, clearly you need whatever app Black Cat is on. The guy was like 400 miles away from you, too, which is like perfect because then you don't actually have to interact afterwards. Just get the money and run, right? Honestly, Zephyr, I would, at that point, I would hope that you would be printing the photo, yes, because the alternatives are much worse. Yeah, even better for you than Pika. He didn't like that you asked him how much he was offering? Well, of course you gotta ask that. Someone asking people for their used underwear on... What? Oh, on Twitch Whispers. Asked a streamer friend recently, and they had a whole back and forth about it live. Oh my god. Yeah, no, exactly, Freedom. Like, no. That's not how this works. You gotta tell me how much money. Oh my god, Scarlet, with the running tally of weird shit we've talked about. Girth, 9/11, milk and soggy pizza rolls. Don't act like that one wasn't you. That was you. Giant sharks, animal shenanigans, religious escape, feet talks, okay. Yeah. No, I know it's always here. It just doesn't always make me want to cover Alex's ears, that's all. Don't forget cults, well, obviously. That one's not even, like, that one is like, y'all should know coming in that that's gonna be on the table, okay? That's like, that's my thing. Oh yeah, I know about that app. I know about it because I know about a lot of things. And you gotta have cryptids.
Chloe_T just subscribed with Prime.
Chloe, thank you so much for the Prime subscription. Thank you so much for being here for this conversation and still wanting to subscribe. I do appreciate you. Welcome in. Oh, hi everyone. Maybe you weren't here for this conversation. Well, glad you came in afterwards. And we're getting freaky again. Oh, interesting. So, not FetLife, just one that has... They just cut the life part out of it. They said, we're not doing the life, just the fet part. Y'all are gonna get me demonetized on YouTube, I swear to God. Are we doing hear me outs now? I get, you know what, Scarlet? If you want to do hear me outs, let's fucking do hear me outs. And like, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If y'all are gonna do hear me outs, I don't want to hear none of this like hee hee Flynn Rider bullshit. Like, no. It better be legitimately freaky or you're gonna get timed out. Twitch getting a little too excited with the hype train. You're doing a hear me out cake at your friend's party tomorrow. You're bringing the concept of death, Black Cat. None of them are going to be able to keep up with you, I can already tell. I would put the Grim Reaper on a hear me out cake, 100%. I know that's a little bit different from the concept of death, but like, similar vein, death personified, let's fucking go. Ooh, wait. I bet, hang on. I can find... I've got one in particular that I'm thinking of right now that I feel like is perfect for like a hear me out moment. Don't know if I would be able to find it. I'm just doing a cursory little look here, but basically it's one of many instances in medieval paintings, or probably more specifically printmaking, where death is depicted as a little freaky skeleton man. That belongs in a hear me out cake. The fog in that movie, The Fog. Okay, hang on. Let me back up here. Grim from Billy and Mandy. Oh, I mean. You also picked Mothman, Spirit the Horse. Okay, a classic. And the hostess's boyfriend. That's fucking hilarious. Mary Funtal Unalive the Grim Reaper. Doug Dimmadome, you're a little freak. Twitch started twitching so bad it kicked me out, and then when it let me back in, it gave me options for content preferences. It knows what the fuck we're doing in here. Oh my god, Scarlett, I fucking love Hellboy. The first one specifically is my jam. Abe, absolutely. You'd marry the Grim Reaper. Why can't I think of hear me outs that aren't cartoons? I love the fog in the movie The Fog. I think that that's such a peak suggestion. Arsenic? That goes hard. Spirit the Horse is like... I fear that Spirit the Horse is honestly a little bit vanilla for a hear me out cake. I'm not gonna lie. Hi Yuki, welcome in. We're being little freaky weirdos again. The Master Sword in Tears of the Kingdom. When it was broken. That is a good one. Dragon Zelda? Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that, but yes. Yeah, that's a good one. That's like, one of my friends, I was talking about this with one of my friends at one point, and she was like, I feel like Venom belongs in a hear me out cake, and I'm like, I understand where you're coming from, but the circles that I run in, that's not even a hear me out, that's a yeah, we know. Dragon Ganon? Okay, Ganon in general. You haven't been to my stream in a hot minute? Well, I'm glad you made it back. Any NPC from Oblivion? You want the uncanny pixels? Such a... Yep. We got the monster lovers in chat. In the show The Good Place, that guy that predicted 93% of the afterlife, not the guy, but the picture. Alex, what the fuck? You're squirreling too hard right now. You know, fair. Chat is all over the place. It's freaky time in here. Alright, keep them coming. Jeremy Baramy. Okay, Steffi. Yes. I love that. Okay, but like, which part of Jeremy Baramy? Like, do we have a preference? Like, where on Jeremy's Baramy are we posting up? Elizabeth from Dark Souls? I'm not familiar with Dark Souls. But considering what I know about Dark Souls, I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, thank you, Scarlett. Yeah, there's an eye in there somewhere, yes. The dot on the eye, obviously. Yeah, no, that's fair. Okay. The Didact from Halo 4? I don't know what that is either. Oh! 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 Hang on. Oh! Oh! That's not what I was expecting someone named Elizabeth to look like. We talking shrooms now? I'm like, are we taking shrooms now, honestly? Why do I see it? She has bedroom eyes. You gotta have snacks, Pika. Y'all keep saying things that I'm not, you know? I need visual aids for some of these things. Horde Prime? What is this? Educate me. I feel like I need to, like, tier rank all of the hear me outs. For the subathon, yes. Will somebody put that in the suggestion box for me so I don't forget? Okay, Freedom, 1 second. Let me get you fixed really quick. I can make you a regular so that it won't do that to you again. 1 second. It's a good thing. Don't worry. You know, we need to troubleshoot these things so that we know who doesn't have regular status yet. Okay. Alright, try again. You should be good now. Smash or pass on the D&D Monster Manual? I've seen it done. It is a good time. I would do that. Thank you, Zephyr. Oh! You know? Hang on. Hang on. 1 second. Wait, who is this that I'm looking at? What is this? I mean, somebody's hearing me out, so there's that. Oh, the Didact from Halo 4. Okay, thank you. I see it. I get where you're coming from. An Aboleth from 5e?
Not the Aboleth.
Oh my god. You little freak. Thank you for my tea, honey. Aboleth is where you draw the line. I mean, it does have a big mouth. Wait. I missed this gem up here. My hear me out is the curly bracket. Chloe, that's fucking iconic of you. You fought one and put it in air jail on a chain leash like a helium balloon. That's kink right there. These nuts. Sorry. Every time it grows closer. Yes, Zephyr. Oh, this one looks a little different too. I don't want to win $65 for the Cobalt Star, thank you. This Aboleth specifically. You know? It's the goth vibes. Don't know about the eyes? I mean, I like his purple tail. I think that's fun, you know? The eel from Iron Lung, is that the you know, the thing from Iron Lung? This Aboleth would shred a guitar and smoke cigarettes. It's Sebastian meets have you seen my reverse mermaid art that I showed on stream the other day, Scarlett? Because I feel like that's exactly what you're describing. This guy. This guy is just what you're describing. Cthulhu, smash or pass? Oh, smash, obviously. That's an easy one. Thank you. He does kind of look like an aboleth. Bookman old style, wow. Yeah, Chloe. 1 second. Oh, sorry, you beat me. You're a little too fast for me. Give it a second and then try again. You should be good to go now. It's just gonna get mad at you because you are doing the same thing over again, but it'll let you do it in a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Mm-hmm. It makes a lot of sense. I think that's a good one. That's a solid choice right there. This is what happens when we miss stream. I know, y'all are really fucking making up for yesterday. Those hands. You were so scared. You were scared you'd be weird in here? No, no, no. No need. No, that one makes perfect sense to me. They would take me out to bread dinner and then impress my mom. You have a thing for nice hands? You and somebody else in here. I didn't. I categorically did not. You are not weird, Chloe. We have people in here talking about their hear me out as the concept of death. Like, you are not weird for that. And also, yeah, mannequins are human adjacent. Like, of course. Yeah, were you not here for Elizabeth? No, for real. Elizabeth is peak hear me out material. Accents, and specifically Spanish? Your Twitch keeps bugging out? Oh no, I'm so sorry about that. It's been very glitchy lately. Just in general, like for everybody. Specific art styles? Elizabeth, yes. Elizabeth is a mushroom with eyes. Bedroom eyes, according to these little freaks. He does have bedroom eyes, I stand by that. I got a good one. I got a good one. The 4-poster from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. I guess it's not a 4-poster. The bed. The brass bed from Bed Knobs and Broomsticks. That one painting, yeah. By Edvard Munch. It is called The Scream, indeed. Not familiar with the bed? It has beds like that, like the brass beds, have a texture that I can still feel on my hand all these years later. Bat wings and the sound they make. I feel like Alex is over here, like, getting absolutely romanced by all of these concepts. Like, some of you have, like, throw me on the ground, hear me outs, and I feel like Alex has take me out to dinner and serenade me, hear me outs, which is good. You had to walk away. What's the prompt again? We're just talking about our hear me outs. Our freaky hear me out suggestions for a hear me out cake, if you're familiar with those. Your creative partner, did he hear me out with you, but with your characters doing the hear me outs? Okay, that's fun. You actually do want to be serenaded? I get that. I get that feeling from you. Hear me out and it's a woman with no makeup, right? Oh my god. Some of these people, it's like, y'all don't need to be doing this. Y'all don't need to be doing this exercise. Save it for the professionals, okay? Oh, the Incubus King? Well, duh. You can't hear me out, my dad. Look, being a father does not get you an exemption. You've been... Hello, Abmeen. Welcome in. What? Just look up a hear me out cake. That's all. It's a fun exercise. You have one, but you're not sure if it's too tame. You can have one tame one, okay? Look, Black Cat brought Spirit. I'm not judging. You can have a tame one. Everybody gets one free tame one. You wait. You married and had children with your ex-boyfriend's dad? That's a power move. Walpurgisnacht from Madoka Magica, but just the concept as a monster. Okay, I don't know about Madoka Magica because I've never seen it, but like Walpurgisnacht in general, yeah, I agree. Seconded. You need to understand the context of this particular conversation. Oh, we are just talking about our hear me outs. You should be good to link. Yes, Alex. Oh, you have one, Abmead? Let's go. Let's have it. Okay, we've got a link from Alex here. Oh, I mean, that's an easy one right there. Yeah. For sure. I don't even know who that is, but yeah, hell yeah. I'd jump on that. Hi, Faye. Welcome in. Thank you for the water time. That's your tame one? For sure. You sent a pic to the Discord because you couldn't find a good link to put? Absolutely. Oh! That is a very interesting design. That's cool. Yeah, absolutely. That belongs on Hear Me Out cake. That's fucking cool. Walpurgisnacht as, like, a concept as a holiday for me. How many times have you been embarrassed of us? Look, I'm where I belong. You might anger all of chat. Look, the only criteria is that you better not be a little normie coming in here and being like, well, my Hear Me Out is Amy Adams. Like, you got a hook that's 14 millimeters. What would you even use that on? Is their yarn even thick enough for that? I mean, yeah, sure. Some of the really, really chunky, like, size 8 or whatever, because sometimes it's not just about the size of the yarn, it's about how, open of a weave you're gonna make with it, so yeah, you can tie 2 chunky yarns together for sure. I know, I'm like, the anticipation is killing me, Avmeen. Your tamest Hear Me Out as Bowser or Ganon. I mean, yeah, they're solid choices, but that's why they're so tame, exactly. Like, Ganon, and especially Ganon voiced by Matt Mercer. Like, Abe from Hellboy, again, a solid fucking choice. Where does the chat stand on sleep paralysis demons? I feel like 9 out of 10 sleep paralysis demons are, like, inherently perfect. Inherently a wood, you know? Men with TVs for heads. There's like a whole cohort of people who are right there with you, Alex. The Hat Man is a classic. Whoa, as ever! Your sleep paralysis demons look like clowns? Okay, hear me out. Discouraging young people from pursuing and generally having contempt for being blue-collar and trades workers will be the decline of our society. I mean, you could absolutely interpret that as your Hear Me Out is the concept of not discouraging young people from pursuing and generally having contempt for being blue-collar and trades workers because it will be the decline of our society. I could get behind that. Oh yeah, there was plenty of that content in Has-Been Hotel Season 2, Alex. Some might even say too much. Basically pushing college degrees that are pointless and not able to provide for themselves. No, I mean, I say it all the time. I wish that I had gone to trade school. I think I would have saved myself a lot of headache if I had done something in trades. No, we got there. I understood what you meant. No worries at all, Admin. Your sentiment is heard loud and clear, let me tell you. You have a Parks and Recreation degree? Mambo, that's fucking cool. Biblical angels are a good one, Faye. And also, yes, I'm right there with you. Also the reason you're obsessed with Deltarune Chapter 3. I see you. The concept of literal perfect silence. Damn. You love the wings? Fuck yeah. Yeah, the wings, the eyes, they got a lot going for them. The abstract, slightly horrifying forms. Straight eyes? But what about gay eyes? Oh, I'm so sorry, Chloe. Thanks for trying. I'm sorry it's been such a butt lately. The King in Yellow is a good one. Okay. We've got this ghost fish, ghost anglerfish looking thing here. Very nice. You have another? Let's have it, Admin. Lay it on us. Admin said, and another thing. It sucks out memories? Can suck something else, right? Can you see the whole background? I'll have a full picture of it up soon. It's not quite completed yet. I still have some ends to weave in, because I decided that I was gonna do that, but I will have a full picture of it in the Discord once it is complete. Yeah, it does look so good. I love how it turned out. How long is the backlog of squares now? What size hook is your hear me out? So here's what's going on with the granny squares. So this is what we already have. We already have 33 in here for Project 2. And also, I don't think Kiri is here right now, right? But, oh, Alex. Alex, you're here. Oh shit, and now Alex is leaving. Well, so here's the backlog. And here's the problem, is that all of these squares need a square type. So, I went over this at the beginning. If you do exclamation mark colors, you can see this spreadsheet, but I have picked out, you can see them on the first page, and you can also see them here on Project 2. I have picked out square types. I have 5 of them that I've picked out since we were going to do a variety of squares for this one. So there's Bobble, Puffs and Hugs, Sunburst, Spiral, and Solstice. All of the patterns to these, where I'm sourcing them from, are linked up above here. But so for each square, you got to pick out what variety you want. And so for these squares that we already have the colors picked out, we got to pick out the varieties now too. So... Okay, Ab means other, hear me out. Having a dangerous job where the potential for injury and death is a deterrent for intrusive thoughts and healthy for me. You're so deep, Abmean. You're so deep with that shit. These are such grounded hear me outs. Come on, get a little freaky with us. Just a little freaky. You know, the water's fine. Come on in. So philosophical, I know. Yeah, Abmean is looking for the hear me out to give her ring. I know, right? Thank you for the water time. For the thirsty gremlins in the chat. And a stretch break. Thank you for the stretch break. Is how your brain is functioning? Hey, no shame. You know, we all do things in our own way. That's the beauty of the hear me out. It's just going through the Haunted Hotel catalog. Oh, they have a version of Mothman? That's fun. Whoa! That's cool. That's a fun design. Fresno walkers? Yes. Those guys are so cute. Shoulder freckles are sexier than face freckles? Now we're talking, Abmean. Now we're talking. Belly freckles? Let's fucking go. Okay, I see your belly freckles. I raise you belly hair. Belly plush. The zombie from the show, his name is Dan, and he's a father figure until he kidnaps an old lady. Wow. Bellies in general, yeah. Oh my gosh, what a cutie. Except for the fact that obviously things like bellies are not a hear me out. They absolutely should not be. That is where I'm saying that we're being vanilla, you know? The most attractive part of a person is their smile and laugh. The wider the laugh, the better. You want to hear the wider a laugh. You want to hear a witch cackle? Fuck yeah. You have a vanilla candle lit right now. You have Saturday off to yourself tomorrow? You don't know what to do with it? Oh shit. Mrs. Abmean changing out her scrubs. Being all cute in her strappy tank top. That is so sweet. I agree. I mean, why not stare? I love staring at my wife. Me too.
Aww.
Aww. Haha, you love your wife. Haha. It's the old person you want to be someday. You know, like who's gonna be cute with your spouse if you don't do it, right? Ideally no one. 2 hour man, I know. Mothman. The hear me out cake itself, now we're just getting meta. I feel like if y'all don't already read Chuck Tingle, y'all need to get on that. I feel like there are a lot of people in this chat who would appreciate Chuck Tingle erotica. Y'all ever remember something devastating you did years ago, then shrink into a ball? Yeah. The SSRIs do help with that, though. Oh my god. After my interview yesterday, I did so good. I was so, like, chill, like, leading up to it. It helped that I got the time conversion wrong because the person interviewing me was in the UK. So I had to, like, do math, and then I did the math wrong, so I was a little bit late, but it was fine. She was very nice about it. So I didn't have time to really be nervous about it, but then I was fine all through the interview, and then after the interview I went and sat down on the couch and immediately went, oh my god, I just talked to somebody, and had a small freak out about it. But, you know, it was still a lot better than it would have been otherwise. Remembering the time I fumbled a baddie who gave me heart-shaped pancakes? She was so cute and I thought she was just being nice. Ugh. Perhaps the apps will bring you together again. You get told to stop, then given the logic that staring led to mini, small, and micro. You know what? That's fair. The stakes are higher for you, aren't they? Someone is fixed? Hey, then why not fucking stare? You have a relationship goal and you want to hear from fellow crocheters. If it's too cheesy, let's have it. I'm sure it's not, but let's have it. Where is the problem? There we go. Says something the average man wouldn't do. People have asked you to make them bouquets before. You did a big Mother's Day thing where you made 200 roses and handed them out to coworkers, but you want to save your effort for making a flower bouquet for the girl you giggle with and can't stop staring at her smile because maybe the flowers will make her smile more often. Oh my god. I need to untangle the back. Yeah, I'll comb it out when I'm through with this section. That's so cute. What did I just do with the fucking thing that I had? There it is. Right? It's that one? Which one do I want for this? Let's do this one, actually. Not too cheesy at all. No, no, no. That's how you romance the ladies, okay? The hyperfixations and awkward turtleness keeps making the ladies think that you're weird. Well, they're weird. So there. Not the ankles. Ankles in my Twitch server? Or no, Discord server? Oh, we gotta come back to the crochet hook question that Mambo posed earlier. See, cause like, you said 5mm, and I feel like 4 and 5mm, in this case, I feel like those are the vanilla answers, you know? But maybe not. Maybe to some people that is like, I don't know. To me, that's like the most basic crochet hook that exists, right? I don't know. I feel like an 8mm. That's my answer. Twitch server got you thinking about the nightmare that would be a Discord stream. I mean, in the Discord stream, the gloves come off, right? Like, definitely some of the subathon redeems that we've been talking about would have to be Discord stream situations, because I'm not doing them on Twitch. Like the dramatic reading of the Cleliot fic. Discord is the Wild West Waffle House of media, my god. The fact that people count Discord as social media is, like, wild to me, because I just feel like it belongs in a different category. But I guess some people do use it like that. I don't know. You were laughing so much you forgot your coffee? Oh no! Hey, for me it wouldn't be a cup of coffee if it didn't go in the microwave at least once, to be honest. It's like WhatsApp to you? Yeah, it's more like I'm over here thinking AIM, but it does not feel like social media to me, for sure. It feels like it's more like a direct chat kind of a situation. It's extremely hard to take pictures of your own shoulders. You need to get in the mirror, Mambo. You trying to think of something besides Skype, and then I pull out the AOL Instant Messenger. Yeah, because that's definitely more relatable. It's hard to see in the mirror? Oh, lame. Sasha gotta grow thumbs. We gotta be relatable to these youngins. I'm never gonna let them mistake me for one of their own. Rest assured. Is Omegle still alive? It is? Jeez. Thank you for the water time, Scarlet. The youngest one here is Alex. Yeah, Alex, who is indeed pretty young. Can't decide if you want to crochet or play your new game? What game? What game are you playing? Guys, I got 10 million bells in my bank account in Animal Crossing. It's like, kind of impressive. You want to see the back? Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me cut some of these strands here. You can use the redeem as you desire. How long do I need this piece to be? Not very. Okay. Okay, the back. Thank y'all for plugging the Discord. Here's the back for you. How's this for hearing me out? How's this for a hear me out? The spirit who would out hear me out the others on a hear me out cake. Okay. Okay. That's the wrong screen. This one. Let's go. Can I have some ketchup, honey? Alright. Who's the freakiest little freaker? Okay, well... I feel like it's gotta be this guy. Yeah, it's ketchup. What do you say, ketchup? Oh, Waxolotl. Yeah, I follow you. I mean, what do we think? Thank you. Approve? Excellent. Do we want a different colorway? Oh, I mean... I think we gotta go with the toxic green and purple. Phoenix, I feel like that both is and is not the point of the hear me out, right? That's a monster effort with a collector's edition Frankenstein on their mantle. That's fucking incredible. Hang on. Let me take this man to his favorite place. Not this. Not this. What am I doing? There we go. Look at him, he's so happy! Oh my god. Look, okay. The way that the... Okay. Okay. I'm proving my own point right now. He's writing smut as we speak. Hang on, I'm about to have a love affair with these french fries real quick. Yes, this is Spirit City. Thank you, Zephyr. It's a productivity app. Or not app. Game. It is available on Steam. What? What do you mean? Yeah, I said thank you, Mambo, because you said what game it was. Did I? Wow, that's bizarre when that happens. In my head, I definitely said something different than what came out of my mouth. I suppose I was maybe reading your name at the same time. That's strange. I definitely meant to say Mambo. That's weird that it didn't come out right. Not the impreg fic. Yeah, whoever the fuck is it just said that. Thank you. Good job. My children. Cycling through the names of my children, indeed. Oh, yeah. My mom used to do that to me for sure. She would call me the dog's name and then go, I mean, and then call me my sister's name and then go, I mean, and then finally get my name. That's just life when you're a mom. Wow, sister's middle name. That's crazy. You named your kids Rowdy Rowan and their dad picked Raylan. That's when you just start going, Rowan, and just mumble the second half so that you're always right. You have your pup Holly and the friend you met later named Holly, and it's, I mean, you just say Holly every time and then you're always right. Roar. Whatever your name is. Oh, I see. The difficulty is when you're using the mom voice. I see. Your life flashed before your eyes once. It's like whenever I call Jess by their full name, and it's like, ooh, why did I just do that? Ooh, it came out of nowhere. Ooh. Feels so formal. Nearing the 3-hour mark, I'm shaking in my boots. Your mom mixes up her cat's names with your cat's names. Breaking out the fire. Your sister shares a name with, Your sister shares a name with one of those kids and your childhood names her with an R, so we got mixed up all the time. Oh my gosh. Hold the line. What happens at 3 hours? There's kind of a running joke that the 3-hour mark is when chat really fully goes off the rails and just starts getting very chaotic, but clearly they got started early today because I missed stream yesterday because I just fell asleep instead. Yeah, become even more unhinged, which I really don't know how you're gonna go anywhere from here. We can always go up. What's wrong with an uwu now and then? You have an idea for a tattoo, but you don't know if it's kind of basic? I mean, I don't know that it really matters if it's basic. It's for you, right? You love Unhinged? Well, you're gonna find out, I suppose. I mean, you've been hanging in there pretty well so far, so I feel like you can handle it. Leaves or a small vine behind your ear to the top of your neck? I think that sounds really pretty. Honestly, pretty much anything that involves like leaves and vines seems like a good idea to me. I think that like there's basic as in like a sort of simple and like goes with a lot of different things, and that is different from like basic as in like following trends to the most basic level, you know? And to me, leaves and vines seems very much like being in the first category. Is it butterfly basic? No. Which also, no shade to the butterfly babes out there. I definitely want to get some moth tattoos at some point. I mean, with tattoos too, it's literally, it's your body. Do what you want with it. Yeah, who the hell cares? Exactly. Now, here's something for you to think about. Is the fear of being perceived as basic not the most basic thing of all? Be unabashedly cringe. That's the only way to live. Be free. You fell asleep for an hour or so? Hey, respect. Zephyr frequently puts a stream on to fall asleep too. I mean, whether it's a good idea or an average one, to me, I don't think really matters. Like again, it's your body. It just has to be a good idea to you. It's not my fault you stream when it's night. I mean, do you even sleep at night? Don't start getting caught on stuff now. My little thumb cut is like drying out and it's starting to be like a little hatching place, which is the dangerous part. Conked out at 9:30 yesterday. I mean, I'm gonna conk out like right after stream, so yeah, it's unique because it's like a thing that you're gonna put on your body for sure. Like my two visible tattoos. I have 4 tattoos, but the 2 that are visible are Bimo and Krobus, and I know that there are plenty of people who like wouldn't vibe with that, and it doesn't fucking matter because it's not their body. I just want my left arm to be filled with little guys, and then my right arm is gonna be lots of bugs. And like snails and things. Just saw the post about April. Welcome in, Deadbeat Pete. How are you doing today? So glad you could catch me. Absolutely. I'm glad that that post is reaching people, it seems like. Sometimes it's hard to get the word out about the fact that I am on Twitch through other platforms, because they tend to not like that shit. They don't want you leaving their platform. You want to get an octopus tattoo to cover up the one you have on your left forearm? Like you're covering up an octopus with an octopus, or like you're covering up something else? Oh, covering up a cat? Oh, wait. What was the previous message? Oh, your partner shares you every post? That's so sweet of them. Well, your sister has an aunt who has a crown of peens around her whole head? You're fucking joking. Octopussy. Now we're talking. Her husband has Jesus in his armpit. What a family. You did a Jojo Cola run a year ago and watched the Bobby Lee podcast with Concerned Ape? Yes! Now you're doing an actual perfection run? Perfect audio while you're playing? I bet it is. I've seen clips from that one, yeah. Yeah, I do play Stardew Valley on Sundays, and I am currently working my way towards perfection in that playthrough. You want to get the Bop It tattoo? Someone suggested the cheek? Oh my god. Yeah, Sundays is for just streaming my playthrough of Stardew Valley. So Thursday and Friday I'm crocheting, and Sunday is Stardew. Every once in a while there's a little bonus stream thrown in there, but those are a special thing. You know, like for the beginning of April. The fact that autofill will even let you have shitty is pretty impressive, to be honest. How are you feeling with April coming up? I feel good about it. I have a lot going on right now outside of just this project, and that to me is the crazy part, that I'm like doing all of this in tandem with all of that. But I feel like what I've laid out for myself makes sense. I just have to like pay attention to time, I guess, which is honestly the hard part, but I feel like in terms of the project, I've got a handle on that. In terms of everything else, I'm not so sure about it. Once you were trying to say cat and it autocorrected to cunt and you sent it anyways. Wow. Remember when your phone would never let you fucking do that shit? Oh, thank you, everyone. Yeah, I just, I'm going on a trip the week before, the subathon, and I'm getting back on the 1st, so that's kind of crazy, but I think it'll be fine. Thank you for the water time. And then the real insanity starts. Yeah, yeah.
Mainly confused just subscribed with Prime.
Mainly, thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate that so much. Happy you found us. Yes, it's such a good little emote. Yeah, really, April is gonna be crazy with packing, but really I need to get started on packing, like, now to prevent it from being so crazy. That's just Brian. But yes, for those who are not aware, I will be moving across the country at the end of April. And also my sister is getting married, so I'm gonna take a detour to South Carolina to see her get married. So it's a busy time in my life. April's gonna be kind of lit. It's also my birthday. Have your cats as emotes. She smacks you at night when she needs cuddles. Oh my god. Yeah, Miss Agatha is a little snuggle bully, and she has to be on top of the cuddle pile every night, and she'll weasel her way in. Think of how well you'll sleep after it's all done. Yeah, how well I'm gonna sleep at like some point in the middle of May when this project is done, moving is over, and I've sent out all of the bracelets and keychains. Then I can sleep. So, you know, just a couple months from now. And then I can get started on the next big thing. Not good night, you just woke up. Your orange was kind of dumb but cute and knew how to drive you crazy. I mean, is that not just an orange cat for you? What is it about orange cats? How did they manage to all share one brain cell? I love how specific you're being right now, Phoenix. He had the brain cell a few times, but only to do things he shouldn't, like opening every cabinet door. Classic. Classic orange cat behavior. Can only think straight when they're doing something ridiculous. Do you not know who I'm talking to? I mean, person is not very specific. I can assume. The Hat Man. We're all just like, who are you talking to, Phoenix? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, you missed each other earlier. I see, I see. You're getting sleepy, Mambo? Yeah, instead of 3-hour chaos, we're all getting 3-hour sleepies now because y'all went too hard at the beginning of stream. I'm gonna be putting all the little babies down for their naps now. You can chuck your coffee if I want. Putting that decision on me, huh? It's your actual bedtime? That's a fair reason. Or we can go the arson route. Wow. So my options are everyone goes to sleep or the chat gets set on fire. Both in the opposite order. I mean, if the chat is set on fire, then it's cozy ambiance for sleepy time, right? You had a very long day? I mean, absolutely fair. No shame at all. There we go. Is that the vibe that we're looking for? There you go. Let it out. Have your zoomies. You feel better now? Moderately. Okay, I see. We're all getting in on it now. Very good, very good. This is a game called Spirit City, Deadbeat. It's available on Steam. It is a very cool little productivity game. You can customize your avatar, and there's all kinds of little spirits and stuff. There's like a... Where's the spirit X at? There's all of these little guys that you can unlock, and they hang out with you and stuff. It is very cool. Yeah, definitely check it out. You're back? What the heck is happening? Oh, chat just needed a little break to burn down the stream. Alex, now that you're here, you had picked out a square. Let me pull up the screen properly. You had picked out a square for the redeems for Project 2, but we need more information. There are 5 varieties of square to choose from now. So, do you know which variety you would like for the colors you picked out? We have the bobble square, puffs and hugs, the sunburst, spiral, and solstice. You can also do exclamation mark colors to pull up the spreadsheet if you would like to look more closely at that. But everyone has got to pick out what kind of square they want for their color options. Thank you for redeeming water time. For the newcomers as well, the second to last one, puffs and hugs. For the newcomers, this is something that we do here that you can find in the channel points section. So with your channel points, you can redeem a granny square, and I make them in 3 sizes. No, you're good. You can see the first project that we did is completed now, and we ended up making this stream background with it. So once this is 100% complete, I still have to finish it by weaving in the ends, and I'm going to sew a backing on it, which will also help keep these edges a little bit straighter. I will take a picture of it and I'll label it so you can see whose square is whose, but we do have brown. Fossil is brown. If you go to the first page, you can see all of the colors that are currently available. Yeah, Fossil doesn't look super brown, but it is a brown. It's like, it's muted, but it is brown. Do you want me to show you? Yeah. Yeah, it's more brown than it looks in the little swatch. So yes, if you are new, and you would like to pick out a square, we have a bank of squares that are standard size, which is that's this size here, where there's 4 rounds, that have already been paid for. Black Cat made a huge donation at one point. So, yeah, you can pick from the colors and the square varieties that are available, and just let me know if you would like to claim one for yourself. It'll be totally free for you. So you can see the yellow ones that are highlighted here. These are all of the ones that Black Cat has already preemptively paid for, because I do also accept bits for these. So just throwing that out there for the newbies. Which is just a fun little collaborative thing that we do here. Sleep mode time. Enjoy your sleep, Zephyr. Okay, we've got for Phoenix. Sunflower or a sunburst. And we're going fossil, orange, yellow, and white. Do you want them in that order? Oh my god, Discord will not update? I'm sorry about that. If y'all can also be specific about the color names, that would be helpful, because I have multiple shades of some of those colors now. So like, do you want to make the one in the picture? Do you want to do carrot for your orange, or do you want to do peach blossom? And then we also have canary and butter for the yellows. White's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, that makes sense. Carrot. Yeah, in that case, I'm assuming canary makes the most sense as well. Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, if y'all can keep it to the specific color names that are listed, that will help a lot. All right, I got that in there for you. We'll have to get Kiri in here at some point so that they can pick out this like bank of ones that they have. Oh, no worries at all, Phoenix. Yeah, before it was simpler because we only had, you know, we had way fewer colors. We went from 9 different colors to 25 different colors, so this one's going to be a lot more complicated. I recently had to go into my PC's BIOS to undervolt it because my processor is full. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Thank God you're here. Jess is in charge of the technology for me, so I don't have to know what any of that means. Uh-oh. Yeah, it gives you plenty of time to figure out what's going on with that. Intel made a whole bad batch of processors? What the fuck? I'm so excited to go zooming across the desert in just a second here. The sleepies have found you as well. Enjoy your sleep, Scarlet. Thanks for hanging out. Arson took the... See, I knew it! I knew y'all were gonna tuck yourselves out with Arson. Falling asleep next to the roaring fire. Bye, Scarlet. See you next time. Go into the window, you got it. Not just 1 second. Fucking can't get this stitch. Do you have an activity preference for over by the bay window? Typing, reading, meditating, looking out the window, knitting, stretching, or cleaning. You want to see what each activity looks like? What is he doing? Oh my god. tickling the floor with his little feather right there. That is so sweet. What do you think? Are we all super hyped for Enchanted Garden? Fuck yes. Looking, you got it. I want you sitting. Yeah, you don't want me to get all tired out standing there like that, huh? No standing energy here. Just T-posing in front of the window? Why was that so intimidating for no reason? Your phone actually replying to the messages it's supposed to today? Oh, he has a name. I see. Mr. Xavier. All right. It's time to zoom. He just gives Charles. And why not? You're gonna get a post-Felix stock milkshake? I love that for you. Milkshakes are so good. What flavor milkshake? What's everyone's go-to milkshake flavor? I love a chocolate banana moment. The only time I like banana is when it's been put in a blender. I hate the texture, but I love the flavor. Salted caramel? Okay. Mango, nice. Coffee milkshake, also very good. Love a coffee milkshake. Oreo. Oreo is a solid choice. I will definitely get an Oreo milkshake. Neapolitan. Okay. See, I like strawberry, but I can't do strawberry chunks. I don't like it very much when my drink has like a lot of chunk action going on. It's kind of okay when it's like crispy cookie. That's still different for me, but strawberry pieces is a little bit too goopy. I don't like that. Coffee maple chocolate. Now we're talking. That sounds fucking good. Love chocolate milkshake. I mean, chocolate is a solid flavor. You really don't need to do much with chocolate. You only buy specific brands of ice cream because of how much you hate the strawberry bits? Yes. I am right there with you. How much points do you need to see a kitty? I'll get a kitty for you after I'm done. How about that? Just remind me. I do need to put a little cat cameo redeem in there. For days like today when she has not bullied her way up onto the desk. It's because she's currently sleeping on a blanket. Honey, I might need to take a picture of her so you can post it in the Discord. She's been there for hours.
Oh. Oh. Good morning. What?
She's such a little princess.
No, you don't pick it up.
Oh, she got up.
Hi, baby. Oh.
You're making your cat a top? That's so cute. Have fun at Five Guys, Alex. Enjoy your milkshake. Okay, I gotta count. She's
purring.
She's
She wants
purring.
you.
She has to wait. She can't come right now.
Okay.
Gotta do it in a minute. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You keeping the little baby company with Scritches while she waits for Mama Laugh time. That's so cute. You're gonna wait to get a jumbo? Absolutely. We need more jumbos and minis for sure, because we have so many of the standard squares to put into this next project. It's gonna take 3 years. No, you're gonna get through it so fast. Bless you. Especially with the subathon coming up. Like, if you don't already have it by the time the subathon happens, just make sure you put the subathon on in the background. You'll have it in no time. The time will pass anyway. It's a good point. You only have 10k? Maybe you should do a mini? I mean, you certainly could if you wanted to. I mean, that's the thing, too, is, like, y'all have the option of just, like, claiming the colors for one of the standards that's already there, because Black Cat already paid for it. And then you can use your points for, like, if you want to get a mini or something. Or a jumbo. Save it up for a jumbo. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly. See, now you're thinking, Phoenix. You gotta make the most of what's available to you. And another row done. Look at that. We're below 40 now. Do you like using the 100-point thing to get my attention? Hey, I'm not so bad about paying attention.
You better get her soon.
Okay.
I've awoken a menace.
Oh my god. She's tormenting Jess. Give me 1 second. Alright. Let me detangle the back here. Miss Agatha, what are you doing back there? She's just sitting behind Jess's computer for some reason. Okay. So you can see our progress today. We did a little bit more on the mountains. Yeah, she's coming over here. She wants her lap. Okay. The Adventurers Guild is very nearly done. Oh, sorry. Don't claw that. None of it's tangly. These are all short ends. They can't tangle. And then we've got our path to the spa. And then lots of desert. Alright, let me get the cat. Miss Agatha? Hi, you wanna come up here? You wanna come say hi? In the mountain lake, it doesn't have any ends. Yeah, because I don't have to change color. So when I can fill in one area with all the same color, I don't have to like. Come here. Here's a little rascal for all of you. This is Agatha. Yeah, she thinks she gets to be on the desk all the time now because she gets up here for stream. Obviously, she should just get to have whatever she wants whenever she wants it. Sasha has somehow figured out how to open your shower? Oh my goodness, too smart for her own good. I love cats, me too. And these sweet little kitties. They're just little babies. I'm gonna lay down for a second and let me put things away. Yeah, just lay down right there. That's perfect. She's in arm jail. Oh, you don't like when those touch your feet, do you? I had to put Carmilla in arm jail earlier today because she was annoying the shit out of me. She really thinks that she gets to decide when breakfast time is. Oh, she's purring away. That's so cute. You just love being in the middle of everything, don't you? You're just so involved in what's going on. Have you seen the Ramadan cats? I've seen one video of Ramadan cats. They're pretty cute. Your cat hates whenever there's a camera pointed at her. I don't know how she knows. She's like, what the fuck is that thing? They just want to be a part of the family. I know, it's so cute. I saw one that was like, the cat was like pissed off about being awake that early. I have no room to do anything because Miss Agatha's here. Yeah, I know you don't like it when they touch your feet. I'm sorry. That's the price you pay for being up on the desk. That's part of the deal. Okay. Well, I think that is about all we have time for today. It is 3:30, so I think I'm gonna call it there and find somebody for us to raid really quick. Thank y'all so much for hanging out today. I would offer to do a Saturday stream to make up for missing yesterday, but I actually cannot do that this week because Jess is playing a game, and so I can't be talking on Saturday. So we'll just have to deal with it. But I will see y'all on Sunday. And in the meantime, we'll get someone for y'all to hang out with and get you some channel points. Let's see here. Rollstadt is doing some cross stitch, so we can go over there and see what's going on. Thank you for redeeming one last water time, Phoenix. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, May. Happy that you found your way to this stream, and hopefully see you again soon. Thanks to all of the newbies and the new subscriptions today. I appreciate y'all a lot. Let's go show some love to Rollstadt over here. And if you would like to participate in the raid, you can do so by typing evil raid, accompanied by whatever your evilest emotes are, whatever is available to you, whatever speaks to you. And yeah, I will see y'all on Sunday.